Innovation Park in Kingston, Ontario, a technology center that meets our needs well. Here, we are making a mobile pilot of our technology that will make hydrogen and renewable natural gas from waste. The technology is described here in this patent application, which is 48 pages long. It contains 55 individual claims and describes a new organic chemical process called hydrogen reduction. The $1 million financing to build this pilot is in place. We have a grant of $335,000 from the National Gas Innovation Fund, a grant for $426,000 from the Ontario Centre of Excellence, and a commitment for $200,000 from Gerdau Ameristeel. We're going to process this waste, auto shredder residue, into renewable natural gas. There are millions of tons of this auto shredder residue at steel recycling plants around the world.
The pilot we're building is a three-stage chemical process, with the first stage being the initial reduction chamber. The chamber is filled with organic material devoid of oxygen, and then we add hydrogen at controlled temperatures. The second stage of the process is the hydrogen reduction reactor, where the mobilized organic molecules are further saturated with hydrogen to form methane. The third stage of the process is the quencher and acid scrubber. After the gas is scrubbed, methane and hydrogen along with CO2 can be compressed and separated using commercial membranes or pressure swing absorption apparatus. At the end of the process, we can make pure hydrogen and pipeline-grade natural gas that can be used to displace fossil fuels.
The environmental case is clear. Hydrogen reduction solves waste management problems by effectively processing municipal solid waste, auto shredder residue, source-separated organics, sewage sludge, and a whole bunch more, and turning it into renewable natural gas and hydrogen. The business case is equally strong, beginning with a very low capital expenditure compared to less efficient technologies like incineration, pyrolysis, or anaerobic digestion. We generate revenues from waste tipping fees, recovered metals, and the sale of renewable natural gas and hydrogen at prices far more competitive than fossil fuels. Revenues are 2 to 3 times greater than costs.
I developed technology 30 years ago for the safe destruction of toxic chemicals, and it works. This is a plant in Australia that successfully destroyed thousands of tons of PCBs and other hazardous wastes. A similar plant cleaned up General Motors in St. Catharines, Ontario. The technology was licensed to Nippon Sharyo, which built this plant in Japan and cleaned up the Japanese railway equipment facilities. The laws of organic chemistry haven't changed since then, but the new engineering process covered in the new patent is for a process that is much more efficient and versatile. And the market for renewable natural gas and hydrogen has developed since then. This is going to make green energy from waste a reality.
Our vision is to bring all waste within the circular economy while reducing fossil fuels and carbon emissions and making money for our shareholders.